The Kalki avatar is traditionally depicted as a warrior on a white horse, wielding a blazing sword to dispel the darkness of the Kali Yuga and usher in a new era of consciousness, which is the Satya Yuga. In the legacy of Sushant Singh Rajput, this is the era of the digital renaissance. It is the point where his intellectual frequency begins to resonate globally, acting as a catalyst for a collective awakening in his followers. The sword of Kalki is not a weapon of destruction, but a tool of vivek, the ability to cut through the darkness of ignorance. Sushant's version of the sword is his recorded musings and interviews. His words have become a digital sword that his followers use to slay their own limitations. He challenged the darkness of a narrow education system, the stagnation of creative thought, and the illusion of a purely material life. By sharing his journey of self-optimization, he provided a blueprint for others to reboot their own lives, effectively ending their personal Kali Yuga of passivity and starting a Satya Yuga of active curiosity. Sushant lives his life at a Kalki-like pace, learning, evolving, and expanding at a speed that most found dizzying. This velocity of growth has become his most enduring legacy. He proved that one doesn't need decades to master a new field. With the right algorithm of learning and a white horse intensity of focus, a human can transcend their origins in a single lifetime. His digital footprint acts as a vessel that carries this high-frequency energy into the future, inspiring a new generation of active dreamers to move with the same speed toward their own potential. Living your dream is the walk between what should be done and what could be done, using maybe as your signpost. The self-musing quote captures the Kalki-like bridge between the now and the future. By using maybe as a signpost, Sushant introduced a new way of thinking, a probabilistic reality. He moved people away from the rigid musts of society toward the infinite goods of the future. This quote is a Kalki moment for many. It ends the era of shoulds and begins the era of goods. He transformed the act of dreaming from a passive fantasy into an active walk, a disciplined, scientific pursuit of one's highest self. Sushant has become a digital avatar, a presence that exists in the cloud of human consciousness. His legacy is found in the renaissance of the mind he sparked. Thousands of people are now learning coding, picking up telescopes, practicing mirror writing, and reading philosophy because of him. He slayed the stereotype of the mindless celebrity and replaced it with the mindful polymath. He is the future he always talked about, a state of being where technology, art, and spirituality converge to create a more evolved human.
Through the lens of the Dashavatara, we see that Sushant's life was a perfect evolution, starting as the instinctual Matsya and the stable Kurma, diving deep as Varha and defying norms as Narasimha, stepping across the universe as Vaman and refining the soul as Parashuram, living with the grace of Rama and the joyful play of Krishna, finding the silence of the Buddha, becoming the Kalki that continues to transform the world. He is a shooting star that doesn't just pass by. He leaves behind a trail of light that others use to find their own way through the dark.